All right, next question. Here's one that William just put across. It just jumped out in front of me, so I'll just grab that. With the list rental, how do we know they want our services that we do? That's a good question. William, these folks aren't specifically saying, I want a kitchen. They're saying, I want information on home services. Okay? So these aren't people who, this isn't like Service Magic who are requesting a contractor to bid on a project. This is a targeted list of folks who have given their permission to say, yes, you can market to me. If you're in home services, you can market to me. I spend money on my home. It's okay. Go ahead and send it. So all of these people have double opted in, given their permission twice. Their IP address is recorded. If they've skipped any of those steps, they're not on the list. All right? Very important that you know that. All right, next question.
This question is from Daryl. He asks, if you have a limited geographic area you work in, say 20-mile radius, how many targeted homeowners can you expect to have on the list?
Well, I know that while we've been on this webinar, we've been able to check that there's at least 5,000 homeowners in every market that we have in here, and some we have more, some much more. But there's at least, and I would have to check on yours specifically, there's at least 5,000 in every market. And again, we only do one customer per market. So provided that we don't already have your competitor signed up, you can sign up for that list. And you have that list for 1 year.
But we could certainly run a search just like that, Daryl. You could give us, your zip code, and we'll run a search within 20-mile radius, and we'll be able to let you know how many we do have. Obviously, it makes a difference if you're in New York City compared to somewhere in Iowa. There's just going to be a different density of population there.
Okay, a lot of these questions that I'm seeing come across are, what do we say, to get people to buy right now? Rory says, he gets the direct mail and everything. However, he has to have a call to action, get people to give their information. That's exactly right, a call to action. Send them to the landing page. But once you get the lead, to notice it, how do you get them interested? Or if you're in the home, how do you get them interested? And that's where a lot of these questions are focused right now, Sean. So we're going to get to that in a moment, folks. I promise you, we've got a whole slide actually devoted to that. So don't worry. Not going to short sheet you on that information because that's critical. So we're definitely going to cover that. What I want to show you real quick, folks, right before we get to that, so just hang on 1 second.